Today is our inauguration event at PMOGI Cameroon, and we will share with you some informations on various topics. We will present what is PMOGI, the role of PMO in the new way of working, the presentation of PMOGI Cameroon Chapter, the Cameroonian market, PMO market, and the theme of this event, beyond boundaries, the next generation of PMO. And then we will have a quiz because we have some gift for you. And then we will be happy to answer to your questions. So the first point is the presentation of PMOGI, of course. So I will give the floor to Novara Nu to talk about the PMOGI. So let me stop sharing. Okay. Can you share your screen, Novara? You are mute. We can't hear you. Okay, good. I have your screen.
Okay, good morning, everyone, and good day to all the attendees, whoever is joining from different parts of the world. And I'm Novara. I'm the Group Chief Operating Officer of PMO Global Institute and also the lead of Central Management Office at PMO Global Institute. It's an honor and privilege for me to be able to be here today and witness the inauguration of this Cameroon chapter. This has been a great initiative, and I must commend all the chapter leaders for their hard work, for their efforts in making it happen. It hasn't been easy to come this far, and I would like to give a big round of applause to all the chapter leaders for making it happen. Great work, Embolo and the team and the leadership team. So I'm going to take you through the brief introduction of PMO Global Institute and what we stand for. So as you all know, PMO Global Institute is a global certification body. We are driven by membership, community activities, and our major vision is to spread the knowledge and spread the knowledge of PMO and ensure a value proposition of PMO in line with the organizational goals and objectives. So in that note, we have started our journey in selected territories for us to be able to create the communities and so that we can ensure spreading the certification that have certifications that have been innovated and by PMO Global Institute. And that is what I will be taking you through in today's presentation. So, before going into that, I would like to take you through a couple of global challenges due to which we have actually taken this initiative, which is, you can say, the root cause of the foundation of PMO Global Institute. First of all, we have seen that we have seen that there are associations or which are working towards a project management, but when it comes to PMO itself, we couldn't find a PMO community in place in many of the parts of the world, which were focused only on PMO initiatives and PMO knowledge development, right? So this is one of the vital reasons why we have actually started this entire journey. Then again, when it comes to PMO certifications, you can say, we happen to be the pioneer in this industry with the innovative PMO certifications, that we have brought in to the entire, community, to all the to different parts of the world, to the PMO professionals. And when it comes to the lack of software, yes, definitely, that, we can have many project management or task management software, But we felt the need of having a PMO software in place, which would enable the PMO professionals to have an integrated overview, a comprehensive overview of how the PMO operates within an organization, and to be for them to be able to manage their PMO, even more efficiently. Then definitely, most of the cases, what we have witnessed is inexperienced PMO due to the unavailability of, PMO certifications. Then definitely, we have seen extremely limited number of PMO, qualified PMO trainers. So that is also has, given us the inspiration to come up with something, whereby we can support the community with qualified PMO trainers and consultants in order for them to get the basic, knowledge in PMO functions. Uh, Definitely, when it comes to PMO professionals, we have seen that, a lot of, in certain cases, there happen to be a PMO, lack of revenue models, which necessarily, discourage PMO professionals to start their own PMO-based consultancy business. Then again, when it comes to majority of the countries, we don't see, a structured policy procedures and governance when it comes to PMOs. We do have a lot of best practices, principles in case of, project management, but PMO also requires a framework to lean on so that the organization can have a proper structure in place. So these are, the vital, reasons which actually inspired, PMO Global Institute to come up with its, own framework and own establishment. So currently we have got 3,000 plus members in 100 plus countries globally, and we have got 60 plus partners as well. And this is basically the PMO guidebook, which some of the, which our members who are actually, who get the elite membership, they get an access to the world's first PMO guidebook, which encompasses comprehensive details in terms of the PMO framework, in terms of the policies, procedures, governance that an organization needs to have in place in order for them to, nurture their PMO, more efficiently. This is another innovation which I'm really I really take pride in. This is the first ever Agile PMO practice guide, which PMO Global Institute is going to bring in. We are going to have the first ever, masterclass on Agile PMO certification with this first ever PMO, Agile PMO practice guide and the Agile PMO certification that the entire PMO and project management community around the world have ever witnessed. These are the key, certifications that we have in place. CAPMO is the elementary level certification for the project managers and the PMO professional who would like to build their career, particularly in PMO. And then we have got the CAPMO stands for Certified Associate in PMO. So this is also, a certification which will be made available starting from this next month. And then we already have the Certified Baseline PMO certification, which is the world's first ever, comprehensive certification when it comes to PMO, advanced level PMO certification. This is an instructor-led certification, which only our authorized trainers are, authorized trainers. They give the instructors. They are eligible, and they give the training to the participants of the CBPMO certification. And this actually this certification introduces the PMO professionals to the framework, which has been the core of PMO Global Institute and all the certifications that we have in place. Last but not the least, the new innovation of PMOGI, which is Certified Agile PMO Consultant, Agile PMOC. This is again a new innovation of PMOGI, and we firmly believe that with this certification, companies who are working, who are trying to set up an agile PMO, they will have this value proposition and they will be able to have a structure in place for them, to set up an agile PMO in their organization. This is the framework. As you can see, it has got multiple, layers and multiple verticals. It has got the strategy layer. It has got the foundation layer. It has got the executable layer and also the leadership layer. So what we do is this is a complete framework which any organization can actually take into consideration. Can any organization can lean on, irrespective of what the size of the organization is. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, audible.
Okay, great. So this is the framework which any organization can lean on, irrespective of which industry they operate in, which product they deal with, or what is the size of the organization. This is a perfect framework for any organization to lean on, and in order for them to operate their organization more efficiently when it comes to PMO. PMO, let me just reiterate the fact that PMO is actually not a cost center. It is a profit center, and our framework, with the help of our framework, with the help of the structure that we have developed, an organization can literally see the reflection of this profit oriented and value oriented PMO that we have already established in many of the organizations with the help of our partners and with the help of the CBPMO certified professionals we have across the globe. Yeah. These are basically the 4 different layers, whereby we have the foundation layer, the supporting layer, the executable layer, and last but not the least, the leadership and sponsorship layer. So we do have different videos, different videos. If you can just go to PMO Global Institute's YouTube channel, if you want to learn more about the framework that we have developed, you can just go to our YouTube channel and you can see our, you can watch the videos of our framework, and you can learn more about this amazing framework that PMO Global Institute has, have come up with. There are 2 different memberships. So one is the associate membership and the other one is elite membership. With the help of the elite membership, which costs only $89, you're going to get an access to all the artifacts, templates, and the case studies, and most importantly, the PMO guidebook that we have in place. Okay, so you can actually have an access to all our materials. If you get an access to the elite membership. So I would certainly encourage all the attendees of today's session, go and visit our website and be a part of, become a elite member of PMO Global Institute, and take advantage of all the comprehensive details that we have come up with, including the maturity assessment model that which is the first and foremost, it has been an innovation by PMO Global Institute. Okay. So we also have, so how we operate, this is basically the, partner program. So we have got this PMO Global Institute authorized business partner program. By becoming a partner of PMO Global Institute, you can have a concrete business model to operate as a PMO professional. You can also get the certifications of PMO Global Institute, and you can certainly operate as an authorized instructor of PMO Global Institute, who can then deliver all the certifications in the respective territories. Okay, so now this is basically very critical why we are here. So the community of practice, our main objective is to ensure that we develop the PMO local community of practice and build and engage the local PMO professionals by advancing the best PMO practices, providing them with the education, mentorship, networking facilities, and also enabling them to exchange the knowledge and support them support all the PMO professionals across the globe and build an amazing community in the respective territories. With this note, I would like to conclude my session, and Embolo, over to you. Thank you so much. Please feel free to ask me if you have any questions.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Novara, it was very, very interesting. Especially for me, for the 2 new products, the 2 new certification. Now, let's welcome Mr. Maurice Diop, who will present the role of PMO in the new way of working. Maurice, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Eteme. So let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So hello everyone. I'm very excited to be part of this event and to be speaking on the theme of beyond boundaries, the next generation of PMO. It's an honor for me to be involved in this community. Yes, when it comes to PMO, we need to recognize that in today's dynamic business environment, supporting the evolution of work style is becoming crucial. Organization must not only provide technology tools, but also focus on building employee capabilities to navigate the demand of flexibility and agility. Organization can leverage on PMO. So the role of PMO will become more important in today's works. PMO PMO should provide also necessary enablers focusing on people and culture and adapt the new way of working. So in my presentation, I will go through what should be the role of PMO in this new area. But before I jump to the topic, let's talk a little bit about me. This is me. So in my spare time, I like walking with my 2 lovely lions in our park. But this is a joke. I'm joking. This picture was taken during a visit I had with our family in Senegal, in one of the the huge animal park in Senegal. So it was a good experience having working with these lions. But you can imagine that the lion guide was not far away. So, but much more seriously, I am a seasonal project manager working in the field of project management for almost 20 years. In parallel, I have more than 10 years experience in consultancy and in training. So I am a trainer in project management mainly, but soon I will embrace the field of project management office also. I am a PMI ATP, what we call authorized training partner. So I am a partner with PMI to deliver training in the field of project management, certifying people in PMP. I'm also, as you can imagine, the member of the advisory board of PMOGI, which is an honor to take place in this board, to bring insight in the community, how to grow the community around the world. In my current activity, I am a founder and CEO of Project Management, Project One International, which is a consultant a consultant company mainly in the field of project management. So I'm very passionate in all about project management. I'm also a founder and former president of PMI Senegal chapter. So you can see that PMI and PMO, all these fields are concerned about the same topic, how to enhance project management competencies around the world. So feel free to scan this QR code and to get connected with me. So this is about me. Now let's turn to the presentation. So I will be presenting the topic in 4 pillars as I make the research in this domain. The next generation of PMO will much more focus on what we call value delivery. We can remark that in the past, PMO was focusing on policies, on schedule, how to optimize schedule, how to optimize budget in project. But the main focus in next generation of PMO should be focusing on how to create much more value for the company. For that to happen, PMO should be run under these 4 pillars. The first one will be focusing on people and culture. The second, supportive, bringing support to the organization. And as we are in a dynamic environment also, PMO should be flexible and adaptable for the new way of working, for the new workspace. Last but not least, the main goal of PMO should be aligning strategy, aligning execution and strategy. So my presentation will be based on this 4 pillars. Let's jump to the first one, people and culture. When it comes to culture, you can notice these 2 quotes I bring here, but you may already know it, as said by Peter Drucker, called the father of management in your organization. Culture eats strategy for breakfast, operational excellence for lunch, and everything else for dinner. That's emphasize the importance of culture. The role of culture and behavior is incredibly vital for any organization moving towards creation of value. So to be efficient, to bring result in company, PMO should be aware of the culture of the organization and work through this culture, through these behaviors to foster value delivery. The second topic will be create an environment that allow what we call psychological safety. Psychological safety is also crucial because when it comes to the new workspace, we need to emphasize, we need to create an environment where people feel free to express their opinion, feel free to speak, what you call speak up. And this is very crucial for the new way of working. This will be very crucial for PMO. So PMO in these new areas need to shift from the mindset of enforcing what we call standard operating procedure to establishing guidelines. Effectively managing governance, risk, and compliance issue also. So this is for the first pillar, the need to create an environment where people are free for speaking, are free for taking risk, and where governance enabling this environment also. So the second pillar is supportive. This is a traditional PMO activity, bring support to the organization, bring support to the team, bring support to the decision makers. for this to happen, PMO should also create a culture that fosters continuous learning. We are in an age of continuous learning, we are an age of data, a age of lot of information, lot of tools. So creating an environment that fosters continuous learning and knowledge sharing will be key also for this. And also develop what we call a growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset. Second pillar, third one will be flexible and adaptability. As you know, we are in an agile environment. We talk a lot about agile tools, agile mindset, agile framework. So PMO will also need to be agile in their organization. Donc for this, embrace what we call a servant leadership, being supportive, being willing to create the conditions to enable team players to be agile. So embracing servant leadership when collaborating with team will help bring this adaptable mindset. And last third point will be adapt a fit for purpose approach to navigate through complexity. Let's move to the fourth pillar and last one, align strategy to execution, which will be the core activities of PMO, how to align strategy with execution to bring more value to the company. This content alignment between strategy and execution is especially important when adopting value-based approach, where goal setting and on a team level is enough, will be encouraged. So implement what we call a goal setting framework, such as OKR, OKR, objective key result, and support team to align their goals, their own goals with global organization goals. So this was the four pillar, I think, that should monitor the implementation of new PMO. Key takeaways before closing this presentation. Focus on continuous improvement will be key. Foster a positive and value-driven culture. Make PMO designs, implementation of PMO should be a continuous process and not just an event, because PMO need to be adaptable to be aligned with organizational culture and everything. First, what we call psychological safety and help create a fairness organization. And last but not least, first, a culture of knowledge sharing and continuous learning. So this is what I would like to share with you in this presentation, in this event. My reference was this link. You can follow this reference to go further in this topic. And that's it for me. Thank you. And again, I invite you to scan this QR code to stay connected with me. Thank you very much. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Maurice. Yes, PMO is yes. I have to applaud to him. Yes, I'm very, very happy with this presentation. Now we have to know what is PMOGI Cameroon. So, Francois, are you there? Please, can you present PMO Cameroon to the audience?
Thank you for this opportunity. Are you able to hear me properly?
Yes, and we can see your screen too.
Thank you so much. As mentioned by the president, Mrs. Bolo, we are going to present the PMOGI Cameroon Chapter. Since we already have an idea of what is PMOGI, as was presented by Mrs. Novara, now we have a focus on the Cameroon chapter. First of all, let's have a small idea about the presenter. Just a brief idea. I have a 19-year experience in many industry, IT, telecommunication, banking environment. In terms of education, I have a PhD in management, also a master's degree in IT. I got many certifications going from the C certified business baseline PMO certified chapter leader, Six Sigma, etc. I prefer to stop here, but since the presentation on my profile was already done in LinkedIn for those who are connected with the PMOGI Cameroon Chapter in LinkedIn. We encourage you to go there. You will see many information from the PMO chapter, Cameroon chapter. For today's presentation, we just have 5 points. The first one we discuss about a brief presentation of Cameroon. Many of you here do not know Cameroon better. We just give you a brief overview of what is Cameroon country. And then we move to the history of PMOGI Cameroon until from the beginning, the inception until now. And then we give more data about the identity of Cameroon chapter and provide you some information about the membership, how to become a member, what are the benefits that you can gain when you become a PMO Cameroon chapter member. And we also give you some highlight of the strategy plan that we are going to implement for this year. Starting by the brief presentation of Cameroon. As you all know, some of you know, Cameroon is also known as Africa in miniature because of its geographical and cultural diversity. And Cameroon also in the African continent, Cameroon is one of the countries having the highest literacy rate in the continent. And many people of you also know Cameroon because of the football. Since we are the second best football nation in the African continent with 5 trophies. We also was the first African country who reached the quarter-final in the Football World Cup. We also have many inventions that we did in Cameroon. We have a Cameroonian like NSIMO. We work on the SIM card that you are using today to generate the bank card, for the Visa card, a microprocessor, even for the mobile phone. We also have an engineer like Achu Zhang. We made some invention about a medical device who help people to diagnostic what they can have about the cardiovascular disease. Cameroon is rich with many people who are interested in the project management and especially the PMO. Since because of this of the many projects that are currently undergoing at the countryside, with the infrastructure development, including transport, energy, many urban development projects, and this was a top choice. This was the motivation that the PMOGI used to select Cameroon as one of the first countries to launch a PMOGI chapter. That is a just background about why we are now opening a PMOGI Cameroon chapter in Cameroon. And also the reason why it is one of the first chapter in the world for the PMOGI selection. Moving now to the history of PMOGI. Regarding the history of PMOGI, it started in 2022. First of all, there was a joint webinar co-organized by with the PMI Cameroon chapter. During the same year, we encountered many exchanges for possible partnership organized by the PMOGI. They tried to find a partnership relationship in Cameroon to find professional people that who can bring this project to life. The opening of the chapter in Cameroon. During the same year also, they consult the PMOGI Global Institute. They consult many professionals in Cameroon to see how we can create a chapter in Cameroon. Toward the end of the year of 2023, until the full year of 2023, they established a group of people responsible for leading the project and for the future management of the Cameroon chapter. We also did last year an organization of the Constitutive General Assembly where we did an interesting meeting with all the current members of the PMOGI. It was very interesting. Last year also we approved by law for the status of the PMOGI Cameroon. This was approved and validated by PMOGI. We also approved the charter agreement between PMOGI and PMOGI Cameroon. This is a small history, a brief history of the PMOGI Cameroon until today. Now, today we are opening formally, officially, with this inauguration event, we are starting to run officially the PMOGI Cameroon. Let us have a quick view of the identity of what is currently PMOGI Cameroon. In terms of name, PMOGI is called PMOGI Cameroon. As you know, PMOGI, you just had Cameroon at the end. And this is a non-profit association which is chartered by the global PMOGI. The principal office is located in Yaoundé, even if most activities we carry out in Douala and Yaoundé as well online, as we are doing also the inauguration online. Then do not worry if you are located in any part of the Cameroon, any region. This is not an issue. We are available to work together with you. Even if you belong to any other country in the world or in Africa, we are available to work together with you. This is not an issue. In terms of purpose, the purpose of PMO Cameroon Chapter, it is contribute to the promotion, development, and advancement of the practice, science, and profession of project management and project management office in a conscious and proactive manner. That is our purpose. Based on this purpose, our vision is to be an innovative leader in Cameroon for promoting PMO professionalism, standard, professional development, and networking opportunity in the public and private sector. In terms of mission, the key mission is to improve the success rate of PMO in Cameroon by providing knowledge exchange, mentoring, networking, professional development, and ultimately act as a supporting community to PMO professional Cameroon. If you remember about the first presentation done by Mrs. Novara, she talked about the high failure of the PMO in the world. We want to reverse this, and we want to improve the success rate. Since many PMO are failing, we want to change this statistic so that the success rates of PMO in Cameroon improve drastically. That is our mission, key mission. In terms of objective, we have a great objective. The main objective, the first one is to provide a high-performing PMO leader to successfully establish
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Yes, it
Yes, I'm
seems
hearing you.
like Francois is having some issue. Hello, Francois? Francois? Okay. Oh, so sorry for that technology. So I think I can go with my presentation. Let's go with my presentation. I'm going to present the Cameroonian PMO market. Can you see my screen? Do you see my screen, please?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, so I will have only 2 or 3 points to present. The market potential and characteristics, market share and competitive products, and what next. So I'm Etemembolo. As I told you, my domain of expertise are PMO, project management, business developer. If you would like to set up a PMO, to mature your PMO, or to manage your PMO, please join me. I will be happy to do it with you. If you would like to build more or to do something in project management, I'm there. Join me. And if you would like to have a local representation in Cameroon, I'm there. I did that for Profika Construction, which is a South African company, PMI, and today PMOGI. So let's talk about, sorry. Okay. The market potential and characteristics. I will have two angles. First, the project management, and then PMO. We have more than 5,000 project managers in Cameroon today, and around more than 1,000 project managers certified. The certifications are from PMI, Axelos, PMOGI, and so others certification in project management. We have more than 10 project management training centers. They could be the accredited training centers or not, more than 10. More than 10 project management trainers also. We have around 12 or 13 universities with project management classes in Cameroon. We have only 5 exam centers in Cameroon, which are Pearson View Exam Center. No project management survey specifically for Cameroon by the date. We have some communities, project management communities like PMI Cameroon Chapter, IIBA Cameroon, and CAPMA Cameroon, which is Cameroonian Project Management Association. We have two main project management events in Cameroon: the Pan-African Project Management Conference, which is organized by Prescriptor, which is a company specialized in economic project management and some other things, consulting. And then we have PMI Cameroon Annual Conference. In terms of standardization of project management, we have the Standards and Quality Agency, which is a public company called ANOR, which creates and I say sell? Yes, which promote the Cameroonian norms in project management. In this agency, we have a technical committee specialized in project management, program management, and portfolio management. We also have working groups inside. But unfortunately, we don't have a working group specialized in PMO for the moment. So let's talk about the PMO now. We have more than 300 project managers who are working in a PMO in their company here in Cameroon. The number of PMO certified and the number of PMO managers for the moment is unknown. We don't know how many we have in country. And about PMO community, we have only one PMO community, which is PMOGI Cameroon. We don't have a dedicated PMO event in Cameroon till today. We have only one PMO training center and only one PMO trainer. I don't know if he is connected. Serge Simo is the trainer, the only trainer in Cameroon. How many companies do we have with PMOs in Cameroon? We don't know. And by the date, we don't have any survey, any PMO survey in Cameroon. So that's the big picture of the Cameroonian market PMO. Now, what do we have in terms of products and competition in our market? We have 4 main products in our market, PMO product. I'm talking about PMO product. We have membership, certifications, professional development, and software. In terms of membership, membership are always global and local membership. And that will be PMOGI and PMI. So the cost of being member of one of these organizations can vary from $99, this is PMOGI, to $139, this is PMI. So to be a member of PMOGI Global and PMOGI Cameroon, it will be $89 for PMO Global and $10 for PMOGI Cameroon. That's why we have $99. For students, about membership, it will cost $42 if you would like to join PMI as a student, and it will be $99 if you like to join PMOGI as a student. The second product in our market is certifications, and the most certifications are the most PMO certifications are PMOCP and CB-PMO. And to be engaged in one of these process, so it means how many it will cost for class plus exam fees. It will vary from $600 to $1,200. The online classes, the duration of online classes will be from 7 to 21 hours, and the language will be English. And it is a real problem to have more people engaging for the certification, because in Cameroon, we are bilingual. Our two official languages are French and English, but that don't mean that everybody here is speaking both languages. So it is always important for us to have the two languages in all the offers. I think in the coming years, things will change. The third product is professional development. The professional development is all the activities which can help the professionals to growth, okay, to gain value, to learn new things. And for the moment, we don't have any dedicated PMO event, no professional development program for PMO professionals. And sometimes we have some PMO topics presented during project management events. Today, the Cameroon is having his own PMO GI chapter. I think we will do all we can to correct this and to have a dedicated PMO event to build a specific professional development program for all the PMO professionals. The last product is software, and some software are using in various PMOs here in Cameroon. We have PPO, Odoo, Progeo. Why do they prefer to use this software? Because they are customizable. You know, you have to customize this software when you have them. And with PMOGI here in Cameroon, we will have a new one, the software of PMOGI, which is, I think, more professional, more developed. We will bring more value to them. So PMOGI Cameroon is there to also promote this software and help all the PMOs to work properly and easily with this kind of tool. So what next? Okay, two important facts makes us believe that PMOs will very soon be the standard in project management in Cameroon. The first fact is that the ongoing implementation of a reform of the national development strategy here in Cameroon, which should lead to the creation of the National Order of Project Management Expert. This reform will structure the project management profession in general and that of PMO as well. Remember, when we are talking about PMO, we are talking about a specific expertise area in project management. So if we have an organization where we have project management experts, we will have PMO as one of these experts. The second fact is that in 2022, the Cameroonian government organized a workshop on the governmental project implementation systems. And we benefited from the Argentina and USA experiences presented as case studies by an expert. The GPIS fully integrates PMOs into public policies. That means what? It means that even in the public sector, the government is also thinking about structuring PMO and having in their framework of project management a special focus on PMO. So we have to work on it to bring them what they would like to have as information, as value, and I don't know, maybe something else to help them to have such of outcome. So now I'm done. Everything is okay here. I think we can give the floor to the CEO and we can focus on the theme or on the theme of the day. So, Mr. Abdullah, you have the floor.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, Tume, for the nice presentation. Very interesting numbers you have covered actually, and a lot of opportunities. Big claps for Tume. First of all, big claps for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you everyone for organizing these events today. It's the official inauguration, though we actually both the team actually the PMOGI Cameroon chapter as well as the global team worked really hard last more than 1 year, right? So actually to make it happen actually, right? So and also the chapter leaders actually went through a lot of training programs, certification programs, and yes, finally we are here. Finally it is officially being launched today, and I would like to actually thank you everyone, and officially with a big round of applause we'd like to inaugurate today's sessions, these chapters. Big round of applause. Yeah, thank you. And yes, I will be very brief. My session actually is very interesting. um, I thought few of the topics I need to share with you. So the topic of my session, which will be like 10 minutes, is that beyond boundaries, the next generation PMO. Yeah. So before I start, I would like to request everyone, please come on video. Everyone, when I say 1, 2, 3, everyone should come on video so that we can take a picture. Everyone, 1, 2, 3, everyone, please come on video. Everyone, please. Yes, I don't see everyone. Please, everyone, come here. Come on video, please. Hello, nice to see you. Hello. Yeah. So Cleo, where are you? Everyone, please take your time, but come on video, please. Come on video. Yes, I don't see many of you actually. Right. So please come on video. Thank you very much. By the way, I'll be sharing a couple of numbers with you, and I will be asking you a couple of questions at the end of my sessions as well. So when it says, the next generation PMO, sounds like a very fancy word, right? The next generation PMO, right? So, but it's not easy. It's not easy. My first question is, any idea how many project management professionals, certified project management professionals around the world? Like, when I say, project management professionals, they could be like, PMP certified professionals, Prince 2 certified professionals. There are other certifications as well in project management. Any idea how many, PMP certified professionals out there and around the world, and how many Prince 2 certified professionals around the world? Who can give me the answer? Please feel free to share in your chat box. You can give a chat box, or you can, raise your hand and share with me. Yes. Any idea? Any wild guess? Please, innocent, any guess? What is the number? Patrick, any idea what is the number? Give me a number. So Coco said 5 million. Is that all together? Like, PMP as well as the Prince 2 all together, right? You said 5 million. Yes, Patrick. Patrick, any thoughts? Maurice, whoever is there. Any thoughts? Any idea? What is the total number of certified professionals? Okay. Yeah, any wild guess? Any wild guess? Any wild guess? George, I see George actually on video now. George. Yes. Another number came up is that Hilal said 1.2 million PMP certified. Any idea how many Prince 2 certified is that there? Coca said 2 million and Arian said 1.2 million. Very good. Thank you very much. Plus minus around the number is there are about, I think, 1.4 million PMP certified professionals around the world and about 1 million plus Prince 2 certified professionals around the world. So maybe you can consider from other certification body, there are maybe another 500,000. So we are talking about, what is the number? About almost 3 million certified project management professionals around the world. Any idea what is the percentage of the certified professionals who are actually project management certified professionals? What could be the percentage? 10%, 15%? What is the percentage of community they are actually certified professionals in project management? Any wild guess? Any wild guess? Any thoughts? You can share. You can unmute yourself and you can share the number as well. It's not a problem. Yeah, yeah. Deru, are you doing a research now? Right, I'm asking some tough questions because it is very relevant. Yeah, it's very relevant. So you'll be surprised. You'll be so surprised that the certified project management professionals around the world is only considered 2%. 2% only, which is a number of sum of like 3 million. That means you can expect a community of project management professional more than 30 million plus around the world. And 98% project professionals, they are not certified, but they are managing project. They're managing projects. That doesn't mean they are bad project managers, right? They are good project managers. They are managing big multi-million, billion-dollar projects, right? 98% is still not certified. Now my question is, when you start your career as a project manager, you become in the mid-level as a project manager. Then after 10, 15 years, what you become? You become the head of the department, right? You become the head of the project management office, right? The project management department on the office, we calling it PMO. So in 10, 15 years time, all the project managers, they become senior, become program manager, portfolio managers, and start working in the project management office in the mid-level and senior level, right? Do you know approximately how many PMO professionals out there in the world? Doesn't matter how many certified. There are only very few certified. How many approximately? What could be the number of PMO professionals around the world? This is my next question to all of you. How many PMO professionals around the world? Any guess now? How many PMO professionals around the world? I'm just giving you some real context when we're talking about the future of PMO. Yes, Eteme, Maurice, George, Patrick, Coco, any numbers? Please give me a number. 100,000, even say 100,000. Yes. Any other thoughts? How many potential PMO professionals could be there could be there around the world at this moment? Yeah. Anyone? Anyone else? Hilal said 250,000. 250,000. Eteme said 1,500. Yeah. You will be surprised to know. We did a research on this. As per our estimation, as per the research estimation, the PMO number of PMO professionals around the world, around almost 3 million professionals around the world in 200 plus countries. 3 million we are talking about. And the math is very simple. if there are about 30 to 40 million active project management professionals, in down the road in their career, over the time they become PMOs, and you can consider 8 to 10% becomes the PMO. Right? Now, why the number we are not aware of? Because we are very active in social media. It is being discussed that what is the percentage of people actually PMOs actually active in LinkedIn? What do you think? Because we think that all the posts people are giving in LinkedIn, they are the PMOs only. No, probably if you have thousands of PMOs in your country, maybe a percentage of 5 to 10% people is in LinkedIn who are actually active as a PMO in LinkedIn, right? So it's a very interesting number. Maurice, yes.
Yes, it is very interesting to have this statistic, but my concern is when it comes to PMO, even the role is not yet stabilized in organization. What we can see in organization, people are playing the role of PMO without having the function of PMO.
Yeah.
In other side, we can have people who are having the function of PMO, but indeed are not playing the role of PMO. So I think the concept it will be how to stabilize the what is PMO, what is really PMO, what are the responsibilities, the role and responsibilities of PMO.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good, very good input, and it's a fact because very true that a lot of professionals out there, they're actually managing a PMO, and they're actually working like a program manager, portfolio managers, and managing multiple projects, but they're probably not structured as a PMO, right? And there we have a role to play. That's why we need to actually localize this knowledge, make it available locally, so that people can learn what is PMO, how to grow as a PMO, what is the career in there, and all these things. Thank you very much. Yes. So yes, the number is almost about around the world is almost 3 million PMO professionals out there in the world. Probably you see, probably 10% is active in LinkedIn. And even you search in LinkedIn, if you just search by LinkedIn PMO, you will see at least around 1 million people are there. Just on LinkedIn as well, right? So remaining 90% is out there, but we and they are available locally. So we need to find them and share our knowledge and experience and learn from each other actually, right? So my next question is, so this is the future of PMO. You understand this, right? So if it is 3 million right now, what is going to happen in next 5 to 10 years? What is going to happen? It is going to multifold, multi-million, right? So my next question is, what is going to happen when it comes to project management and managing PMOs? Is that going to be there's a big hype of agile, right? There's a big hype of agile. So everybody is adopting agile, and it is very needed and very helpful. So my question is, which project management approach, agile, waterfall, or hybrid, is going to rule the PMO world? I'm talking about PMO world. Is going to rule the PMO world very soon in future. Agile, hybrid, or waterfall? Francio, welcome back. Yes, welcome back. Any guess? Give me a number. Which is? What do you think? What is the future of PMO? Is going to be driven agile PMO, hybrid, waterfall? How it's going to run? Everyone, give your answer, please, in the chat box. Nehru said agile. Nehru, you have to pick one. Either agile or hybrid. Yeah, yes, Atame said hybrid. Nehru said agile. Very good. We got a lot of response. Thank you. Thank you everyone for participating. The answer is hybrid. It's going to be hybrid because, to be very frank, the agile, the whole the agile philosophy is a kind of hybrid, because within agile you do waterfall, you do incremental, you do the iterations, everything, right? So but basically the way PMO operates, it is going to be extremely kind of hybrid kind of approach the world will follow, right? So get ready for this. So how this agile is going to actually roll out, right? So so my next factor is very interesting. Right now, globally, we always think when it comes to PMO, we always think, oh my God, it's a project office, right? We need to spend fund there. We need to give million dollar fund there. There are 10 projects going on. They'll be spending money. They will come to us with another round of funds to manage further projects and all these things, right? There is a misconception in the PMO world, that PMO is something, is a cost center. That means they burn money, because when it comes to projects, you spend a lot of money to manage the projects, right? The future is going to be, this is what PMOGI is working, and we initiated this concept almost 5 years back. That even in our guidebook, this concept is there to establish. The concept is that PMO is going to be a profit center, not a cost center. Right? Think of the situation. If PMO becomes the profit center, how the top level executives will see the PMO? Because we always love sales department, right? Because they bring the revenue. Yeah. So think that if PMO becomes the profit center, how that is going to change the whole spectrum, how we see PMOs. And it is going to be a profit center. How it can become a profit center, there is a formula in PMO guidebook that we have. So please go through the PMO guidebook, see the formula, how it is written, where we consider the visible impact, the invisible impact, the long-term impact, and the benefits the PMO can get, right? So the future is the PMO going to be established as a profit center within the organizations, right? And the value will go up significantly. Yes. The next, the site I would like to share is, there is no doubt, artificial intelligence. So far, in project management world, artificial intelligence is there, right? I remember that, we started the first presentation almost 5 years back, how AI drives PMO. I think we have given like more than 30 plus presentation around the world. How AI drives PMO. This is the concept we established long before. And almost like 6 years back, we created world's first AI-based PMO software called Baseline, right? So now the era has come. We make the Baseline software more interesting, more interactive, and more futuristic, right? So that's why we have been working day and night, coming up with how AI can really help through the system and help the PMOs to manage. And we have created a character called Ellie. Ellie is a virtual assistant, and she can talk. We are trying to make her more smart. So the next version of AI system we are launching is called Cosmic, right? It is the next version of AI. So hopefully, you'll have unbelievable, beautiful experience how AI can really manage PMOs and really help, organizations reduce efforts and improve the productivity, right? So yes, and yes, and we all know the concept of the sustainability, right? So far it has been established in project management world. We know that sustainability is very important in project management world. There has been a lot of work done, but few work done in PMO space. We are the first one. We have introduced world's first sustainable PMO framework. This is the PMO framework. We call it Sustain PMO. So this sustainable PMO framework, yes, Nehru, you're talking about this, right? This is the next one. And we have thought about it, and we have been working on this for quite some time to launch the first sustainable PMO, the framework, right? So yes, it is there. It has built on couple of concepts. Please try to understand. What is the concept it is built in? First of all, people, planet, and profit. Very interesting, isn't it? People, planet, and profit. Number two, this sustainable PMO based on ESG. Who can tell me what is the abbreviation of ESG? ESG. Who can tell me what is the abbreviation of ESG? Anyone? Raise your hand. Can share. ESG. E means environmental. S means social. G means governance.
Yes.
Right. So nowadays we more than project managers and project management, PMO has a bigger responsibility to actually, when they initiate manage projects, manage programs, they have a bigger, responsibility to align this ESG, this people, planet, and profit concept, and make sure that the projects are being managed aligned with the environmental, the sustainability. align with the motivation of team members, align with the stakeholders' expectations and all, right? Yeah, so this is a very interesting framework. You can find an article on this in PMOGI's website. You can just go to the blog section. You can find this in the website also. And we are also added one section in our guidebook about sustainable PMO, right? So yes, this is something to watch out. The sustainable PMO is coming up, and please do consult with the articles and the series that we have, right? Interesting, Nero. Any comments on this? Any comments on this? Yeah, how do you see it?
Very much synchronized. Yes, very good one.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Our team really actually worked really hard actually, to come up with this sustainable PMO model, right? So yes, that's it. But just one information for all of you who are thinking of the PMO as a career, right? So as I mentioned, currently the number is there, but people are not aware there is a great career potential in the PMO space. That's why we need leaders like Etheme, leaders like Nehru, leaders like all of you who are working really day and night, working hard to actually really create an awareness how PMO is going to look like, how PMO can help us make our life easy, make the enterprises easy, right? So we did a research survey in last year, 2023. Yeah, Etheme, yes, we did the world's first very extensive research survey last year, and we got a lot of participation from Cameroon also. And one of the very interesting statistics came out. In rest of the world, males are actually always make more money than women in the PMO space. Only in African zone, in African territory, we found a couple of countries where women are making more salary and compensation than men. That's a big things to to share with, right? We'll share this. If you just go to our website, the salary survey report is there. You can just select the filters, and you can really check the real numbers from the participants, right? So Africa is really growing. Women empowerment is growing really good in this territory. Really appreciate that. Yeah. So in this particular salary survey, we figured out that even people with 3 to 5 years of experience in the PMO space, especially in North America, on an average, they make about more than $100,000 per year salary. More than $100,000 with people with 3 to 5 years of experience in the PMO space. That's a huge package for mid-level managers, right? Okay, so this is just the statistics we have to share that it is PMO is going to be the next frontier. And PMO has to be there because the top management getting aware about the benefit of PMO, and that is something you can consider as your next career goal. That's why PMO Global Institute, we have 3 certifications now. Previously we had only CBPMO certification, which is targeted for senior level professionals who has 10 years of experience, and they could really connect the CBPMO experience. That's why we have now a couple of more certifications, which is actually called, this one. The first one is for certified associate in PMO. It is for those who wants to start a career in PMO, like PMO officers, PMO associates who wants to, because in PMO you have multiple roles. You have entry level roles, mid level roles, and senior level roles, right? And probably CBPMO was too heavy for the entry level professionals, right? So that's why it's a very simplified version of the certification targeted for the associate and the entry level project managers who want to start a career in PMO, right? So very interesting one-day certification programs, right? So you can consider it to start with as your career, and the CBPM certification is there, and the Agile PMO is the most advanced one. Right? So we are having the first Agile PMO consultant certifications with a very small group, only selective personalities from around the world. We have only chosen only very few selective participants for this program. It is the world's first Agile PMO consultant certifications. The guidebook is about 300 pages plus. and that will be available sometimes later part of in April. You will have access as a member of PMOGI elite member. You'll have access to the the Agile PMO guidebook, very extensive, where we have actually probably mentioned more than 100 plus techniques how you can actually implement your PMO with with agile tools and techniques, and what are the philosophy of agile PMO, and how to run PMO, how to sustain a agile PMO. Everything is there, right? So very interesting one, right? So this is the first cohort we have. Then this first batch we'll go back, then we'll make it available for the public offering, right? So yes, hope to see you Helal, Nehru, see you soon in London, hopefully in the 10 days time, right? And we'll have a nice time, right? So that's all. Thank you very much, everyone. Probably I took an extra time, but hopefully you got some idea how the PMO world going to look like, and how the next generation PMO will look ahead, right? Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for joining. Best wishes for PMO GI Cameroon chapter. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Francois, are you there? Okay, Francois is back. So you can take the floor to finish your presentation before the quiz. Francois.
Thank you.
Can you share your screen? Okay.
Yes, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah. Yes, it's good.
Okay, thank you. Okay, to go, sorry for the initial issue. I faced a technical issue that resolved. Thank you so much for your patience. Yeah, some minutes ago, you were discussing about the key objective of PMO Cameroon chapter. And overall, the idea is just for you to provide high-performing PMO leader capability to successfully establish, implement, and run PMO. The second key objective is to build a PMO community in Cameroon and to provide and promote standard and guidelines. This will help you increase the awareness of the benefit and value of PMO to organizations in Cameroon and also the government. That are the key objectives of the PMO Cameroon chapter. In terms of social media presence, we currently have a LinkedIn page where that you can see here. We encourage you to go there and connect with us. We also have a website, as you can see here, and for the Facebook and WhatsApp, we will provide it soon. For the logo, it is currently the logo that you are seeing at the right left corner. In the PMO currently is led by a board. The board member included first of all the president, who is currently Mrs. Clotilde Iteme Imbolo, who act as the CEO of the executive committee, responsible for leading and running this chapter. And secondly, in the board member, we have me, Director of Administration and Finance. We also have the Director of Membership and Certification, which is Mr. Yves Listen Ione, who is responsible for the membership registration and certification. And the next one is the Director of Marketing and Publication, which is Mrs. Marcel Monique Elomo, which is responsible for the short-term and long-term need that will support and facilitate the market PMOGI Cameroon chapter and all the services to all the organization and all the members. And the next one role is the Director of Professional Development, which is led by Mr. Rodrigue Mbadje. He is responsible to direct the presentation and conduct the professional development seminar meeting. The last person in the board is the Director of Event, Sponsorship and Volunteer, who is Madame Flor Camp. She is responsible to prepare and update yearly program and event plan. That are the 6 key persons who belong to the board of the PMO Cameroon Chapter. Now, how to become a member of PMO Cameroon Chapter? You just need to fulfill 2 steps. The first one is you first need to become a member of PMOGI. After you become a member of PMOGI by going through the web link, as you can see here, PMOGI.org, become a member. And for that, as already presented by Mrs. Novara, the associate membership is free, and the elite membership is costed $89 US dollar. After you got the membership from the PMOGI Global Institute, you can now go to the PMOGI Cameroon website. You click on this link, and the membership is just $10 in addition to the 89 that you pay for the PMOGI. When you register for the PMOGI Cameroon, you have additional benefit. First one is you participate in the annual symposium. You will have a mentoring program. If you can have a special participate in special seminar. You can become a volunteer you can have many volunteer opportunity. You can have many discount and the event organized by the PMO Cameroon Chapter. This will help you to advance your career, develop your PMO skill. We can provide at the PMO Cameroon Chapter, we can provide training to you when needed. We can help you in your certification, etc. That are the key elements important for you as a member of the PMO Cameroon Chapter. Thank you. Moving now to the strategy plan of 2024. In the PMO Cameroon Chapter, we have many strategy many points in the strategy plan. First of all, starting by the president planned to have to make PMOGI more visible in Cameroon by set up a program to engage with the Cameroon government and at least 2 companies, by also participating in 2 major program management events in Cameroon. The deadline is the end of this year, 31st of December. The second key strategy objective is to make PMOGI more visible in Africa by jointly organizing a virtual event with PMOGI Ghana. And we plan to do this in the during the first Thursday of November 2024. Remember that this special day is the Project Management Day in the world. And the third strategic initiative is to lead and coordinate all the board activity within the board, and by conducting 2 team building before the end of the Q2 and before the end of the Q4. Regarding the membership and certification, 3 strategy objectives. First one is to recruit a 50 chapter member, and the second one is to coordinate the certification preparation so that we have at least 10 people from you who want to become CB PMO certified before the end of this year. And the third strategy objective is to ensure that all the board members of the PMOGI Cameroon got another certification, which is called the Chapter Leadership Certification for the person, the board member running the PMO Chapter Cameroon. This is targeted for the end of this Q2. Moving to the professional development, we have 3 strategy objectives. The first one is to ensure that all board members pass the CB PMO certification. And the second one is to publish on a quarterly basis an article that can give you more knowledge about the PMO. And this is planned to be done on every quarter, starting by the Q2. And the last 3 strategy objectives is to have a meeting with all chapter members to present and explain the PMO tool and professional benefit. When needed, this presence connection with you will be very useful so that you can know everything about the PMOGI Cameroon and get all the benefit information that you might need. Moving now to the marketing, event, and publication. The 2 key strategy objectives are summarized as below. First one, organize at least 3 webinars. We plan to have, first of all, we plan to have 2 webinars. The first of all, we plan to have a chapter inauguration event, which is being done today. The target date was 31st of March, We are doing it on 30, meaning that we are doing it on time. This is also a good skill as a project manager to deliver on time. And we are doing the inauguration even before the end date of 31st, which is tomorrow. And the second key webinar activity, as a strategy activity, is to plan and have an event with the sales team, the business engineer, the project manager, the PMO professional. This is planned by the end of Q2 of this year. And the third one is to conduct an event for IT professionals on the use of artificial intelligence PMO software. That was clearly explained by the CEO, Mr. Abdullah. We plan to have this third webinar in the Q3 of this year. And as a second strategy objective in the marketing event and publication, we plan to have at minimum 500 followers on social media, LinkedIn 350 followers, Facebook at least 100, WhatsApp at least 50 followers at minimum. We have the great confidence that we will probably make some exponential multiplication of this number. Counting on your presence, counting on your membership. And for the last, we have the finance, administration, and compliance. We have two key strategy objectives. The first one is to monitor whether the chapter meet all the regulatory obligations in Cameroon. We want to fulfill, to be aligned to the tax requirements, tax filing with the government, and send copy to PMOGI before, for the year we send in the beginning of next year, because we want to cover the year first, to be able to send also the annual financial statement that we need to combine to report and also circulate to the PMOGI, and also present it to the PMO Cameroon Chapter member. We also need to submit the survey that we do at the end of the year. As a second key strategy objective is to report at minimum an annual revenue of $500. The estimation is based on the fact that the chapter membership is $10. If we have at minimum 50 chapter members this year, we can easily achieve this strategy objective by the end of this year. That's all for the presentation of the PMO Cameroon chapter. Now we are saying you thank you in many languages in Cameroon. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you, Francois. I guess that there are already many questions, but please allow us to take some few minutes for the quiz. And please, Sukriya, can you take the floor?
Hello, everyone. So nice to see you all. And I would just like to say one more time that we're so excited about this, inauguration of PMOGI Cameroon Chapter, and I believe you all are. So I'll share a little quiz, like a link of a quiz, just a link of the quiz, and I'll be happy if you all actually just go through it. It's a very simple quiz, so I'll just share once for your reference that this will be the quiz. I'll share the link here in the chat, as well as like asked by and as mentioned by our president, Ethemi, that she will also make one post on that. So I'm just giving you the link, so you can definitely go through it immediately after this session. You can submit a response, and the chapter leaders will get back to the lucky winners. So they will be giving you email if you are selected as a lucky winner, and definitely some prizes will be there. Yeah, so that's all from my side. And I would like to thank you all one more time. And thank you from the bottom of my heart, and PMOGI team, of course. The PMOGI team is also very much excited for this Cameroon chapter's inauguration. And as I have already heard from the president, I would just want to leak this information. So president is actually planning to have one more program very exclusively for the Cameroon market the upcoming months. I mean, it should be around April, end of April, or maybe early May. So we'll be meeting very soon. Yeah. So yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you so much. Over to you, Ethemi.
Thank you, Sukriya. So, dear all, please check the chat. You have the link. Yes, today it is our special day. So we have a gift for you, the elite membership. So the condition is to take part to this quiz, and you can be one of the winner of this quiz. Questions are not difficult, not at all. So you have to go there and to give some answers. And I hope very soon we will be together in PMOGI Cameroon. Now, I hope you have many questions. So if you have a question, please raise your hand, put your question in the chat, and we will be happy to give you the answer. A question? No question? Oh, so everything was perfect? Yes, a question in the chat. Can a person from another country become a Cameroon chapter member? Yes, yes, please. We would like to have you. We are the first chapter of PMOGI in the world. So come with the pioneer and we will be happy to welcome you. Okay? Comment faire partir du Cameroun PMO, Kwasi Yao. J'espère que je suppose que c'est la Côte d'Ivoire. Please, I have to switch in French. The question came in French. Alors, vous irez sur le site de PMOGI, PMO Global Institute. Vous allez adhérer à PMO Global Institute. Ça va vous coûter $89. Et puis, vous aurez la possibilité de choisir d'adhérer à PMOGI Cameroun. Ça va vous coûter $10. Sinon, vous pouvez nous laisser un message ici et on pourra vous suivre pendant la procédure. Hello, Côte d'Ivoire. So, the question was how to do to join PMOGI Cameroon. Le mail, okay? François, please, François, can you put our email on the chat, please?
Yes, yes.
Why did it take some time before this wonderful organization was introduced in Cameroon? I think the answer will come from the CEO. This is a question from a Cameroonian, George Moffo.
It takes time, to set up a non-profit organizations, right? Because it's a voluntary-based, initiative. So, we really lucky to actually have, great leaders like Embolo, Francio, and the whole board in Cameroon. It took some time because this is the first kind of official non-profit entity actually set up. So it requires a lot of, setup time and everything. But however, and also it required a couple of stages also, right? Because the board actually had to go through multiple documentations, training programs, certification programs, get ready for the launching and everything. So it's all learning. Hopefully the upcoming chapters will be launching that will more faster, and since we know the process now and everything. Yeah, thank you.
May I add something?
Please.
I think it's not late to do good. We are not late. We still have many things to offer with this organization, and for me, it is very good that PMOGI come in a market where we are ready, where many people wanted to have such initiatives. So it means that we can work together and push things to give the direction we would like to see. So welcome all to PMI Cameroon, to PMOGI Cameroon. Another question in French. Les formations se font en français ou en anglais? Pour le moment, les formations se font en anglais. Et le centre de formation qui est localisé au Cameroun a les contenus en anglais, mais le formateur fait sa formation en français. Donc, le cours est en anglais, mais la présentation elle-même se fait en français. Vous ne serez donc pas du tout déphasé. Okay, the question is about the language of training for CB PMO, I guess. And yes, the question is coming from Côte d'Ivoire. So dear CEO, do something for Francophones. We would like to have some content translated in French. But I think here in Cameroon, Serge is doing a very, very, very good job, a great job. Even if the content is in English, the training is sometimes translated in French. So this is a good experience for those who are only speaking French and would like to take this exam. Okay, is it correct to consider the PMO in an organization as a technical board to help decision makers? Who can answer? Mrs. Novara or Maurice?
No, it's not correct. The PMO
May
is
I
not
repeat the
only a
question?
technical. Oh, so can you hear me?
Pas obligé de
Yes.
faire ça.
Okay, I
Montre
will
tes
try.
dames d'abord. Il y avait les dents sales.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So the role of PMO is not technically. It's much more people oriented, not technical oriented. So as I mentioned in my presentation, we need to focus on an organization and be aware of the culture of the organization and put in place a structure that will support the whole organization in order to bring much more value. Tools will be technical. We will use technical tools like AI, when you mentioned, but this is mandatory. Tools will be there for every activity we are doing in the world. We are in a digital world right now, but the role of PMO is not about technical stuff.
Yes, and I would like to add something. The PMO is a place where we are managing project managers, and the project managers are responsible of the technical part of project management. The manager of the PMO will manage the technicians of project management. So in the PMO, if you have a direction of PMO in your organization, they will manage many things. And the most important thing is the strategy, the project management strategy of the organization. And in this strategy, you will have the technical, you will have so many things. Okay, so saying that the PMO is only a technical board, no, I don't buy it. It's not just that. It is more than that. Any other contribution, or can I take another question? Okay, what is the meaning of PMO in the single PMOGI? Project Management Office? Yes, of course. PMOGI is organization which promote PMO all around the world, Project Management Office. Okay. PMI, PMO, what's the conflict or association? Before giving the floor to the CEO, please, I know that some of my friends from PMI are connected, and maybe the question come from them. We have a market. We are competitors. We are not enemies. So talking about a conflict, suppose that we are enemies. No, it is a market, and the competition is not in project management. Also in telecommunication, in some other sectors, we have competitions. We have our offer, we have our product. Come and test. If you think that our product is not good, go elsewhere. But I know you will not go elsewhere. Come and join PMOGI and you will see. Did you hear about PMO sustainable before? Never. It is only here that you can hear about the kind things, and it means that here there is innovation, there are something special. So no, there is no conflict. There is no association. We are competitors, and we are all ready to work together to make shine PMO all around the world. Even if we are competitors, we have some point of convergence and we can discuss, we can exchange, because who will benefit for that? It is us, the professionals. So, dear CEO, I would like to hear you also about this question. PMO, PMI, what's the conflict or association?
No, no, absolutely not. You see, PMI is a non-profit organization. Our PMO GI Cameroon chapter is a non-profit organization. So when we say non-profit, that means our purpose is to give back to the community. Right. So I think there we need to stick with. We need to give back to the community. And the more we need more organization, we welcome more organization. Please come, join hands, spread your knowledge. Spread your knowledge, whatever knowledge you have. I always say knowledge is a liability unless you share it. These are the chapters, these are the platforms. Is a platform through where we share our knowledge with the communities, and our purpose is to help PMO communities, particularly PMO communities, right? There has been a lot of work done by PMI in the project management space, but we're more focused on PMO space, because PMOs are the senior level professionals who actually need a circle of their own, who actually are PMOs in the senior level management, right? And it is a very advanced level of learning and experience also, right? So with all of our efforts, we'd like to actually share our experience through the platforms, through the tools, through the technologies, through the local chapters and initiatives. And we welcome more association. Please come and join and give back. If your intention is to give back to the community, the whole market is open. Everybody will actually will try their best to actually give back to the community. Yes, thank you. Over to you, Embolo.
Thank you. Another question. What is the specific difference between PMI Cameroon Chapter and PMOGI Cameroon Chapter? Okay, PMI Cameroon Chapter is for the promotion of project management, and PMOGI is for the promotion of PMO. Thank you so much, Pela Coco, for this question. Can you be a PMI Cameroon Chapter and PMOGI Cameroon Chapter? Yes, of course. How many people here in Cameroon are at the same time Prince 2 certified and PMP certified? Many, many, many. How many people are at the same time PMI PBA certified and IIBA certified? Many. And they are both in the same organization. We have IIBA chapter in Cameroon. And yes, we have some people who are members of PMI Cameroon and PMI IIBA. So you can be PMI Cameroon chapter member and also PMOGI Cameroon chapter, because we have two different objectives. And I would like to say it again, we are not enemies, we are only competitors, and we have to build the PMO Cameroon market. That's our goal. Okay, and so Pela Coco, thank you so much for this question. I'm very, very happy with this question, and I would like to call you. This is a call of action to join us, because we have many things to do. We saw the two factors. Who will help us to create our order of project management expert in Cameroon? Who is a project manager expert? Who is it? A PMO is the first expert I am thinking about in project management area. So let's join together to do this job. And the government is conducting some reflections to see how to standardize project management office, even in the public sector, in the government. And who will do that? It is us, Cameroonian. So we have to, it is our benefit to be a PMO member, to take all the opportunities in the PMO to help our government to do what they have to do, okay? A suggestion, let's create sister chapters, e.g. Malaysia and Cameroon, so that we can jointly organize webinars and events, cross-marketing and cross-collaborate. Goal is overall growth of PMO and PMOGI. Oh, thank you so much, Neri. I like this suggestion. I think my board is there, Francois, Yves. I think we agree that this is a great suggestion. So I will come to you and we will mature this idea, and we will do our joint event and provide something for all our communities. Thank you so much. Is there any other question? Is the PMOGI provide certification in project management too, or it is just focused on the certification related to project management office? Ms. Novara, I would like to hear you here. It is the last question.
Yes, so
in the chat.
basically it's only the PMO certifications. It's so the question is certification project
Is
management
the
too. It's only
PMOGI provide certification in project
it's
management too?
only PMO. It's only PMO related certifications that we offer, and each of the certifications has got its own fees and requirements, prerequisites. So if you want to, if you're interested in any of the certifications, either it could be the CAPMO, which is the elementary level certification, or the advanced level certification, which is the CBPMO, you can definitely ask for further information, and we will be happy to support you with the relevant information. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. I think there's no more questions. And okay, she said thank you. Okay, there's no more questions. Before I will give the floor to all our speakers, I would like to mention something particular. How I became a PMO actor or expert, I don't know. After my certification in project management, my question was, what will be the next step? Yes, I'm project manager, but after 5 years, 10 years, what will be the next step? And then I discovered that in the project management, we have we have at least 3 levels, okay? The entry level, the middle level, and the expert level. Okay, so what do I have in the expert level? And then I discovered that we have PMO, we have portfolio management, we have, and I choose to look what we have in the PMO. So if you are a project manager, you are there, we are here today together, you have to ask yourself, what will be the next step in your career as project manager? What will be your next step? And maybe, I hope that the answer would be PMO. PMOGI is there with some certifications for you. You can take your time to prepare everything with all the information you will have on their website, okay? You can take a year, 2 years, I don't know, to prepare everything, and you will discover what will be your next step. Don't go to fight in your company because you will be, I don't know, you are a project manager after 10 years without seeing something else after this step. No, you have your career in your hand and you have the possibility to move to the next step. So this is the opportunity given by PMOGI. So, dear speakers, can you give us your last word?
Sorry, President.
Yes.
Sorry, President.
Yes.
Sorry to come back again with another question. This is Trikolulu. I'm totally new in project management. Let's say I'm profane, like say in French. Hearing you are speaking only of project management, those who are already professional in project management. I don't know, for me, for example, who is new in who want to learn, who want to know about project management, is the PMO can guide me or accompany me in my career or in my role. I don't know, because hearing you is just for those who are already project manager. I don't know if the project manager, the PMO is also for those who are not project manager. Thank you.
It was that maybe last year, but now PMOGI has a certification for a CA, associate certification for people who are very new. No, I think one of the role of PMO is the capacity building of the team within the PMO. So if you are a company where there is a PMO, even if you are not yet a project manager, one of their mission will be to help you to become a project manager, and maybe after several years you will become, why not, a PMO manager. Okay, so yes, it is open for everyone. You have to tell your PMO manager to join PMOGI Cameroon, because we will empower him so that he could prepare all the team, you and all your colleague, okay, in project management and tomorrow in PMO management.
And Bono, just to add to what you just mentioned, right? So see, Patrick, your question was, even if you are new to project management, or let's say you are not a project manager, if you can go for any kind of certification, or if you can excel in this space. So the answer is yes. See, PMO is something, and the certifications that we are offering, these are something which will allow you to speak in the same language. So you do not have to be the project manager working under PMO. You could be someone dealing with projects, probably working under marketing team or sales team or even HR, but managing projects in different scale. But for an organization to be able to, make its resources speak in the same language, and the PMO itself to provide value to the organization, these kind of elementary level of certifications are really helpful. So even if you do not have any other certification, if you want to, learn more about how the PMO should operate and how you can actually grow and how all these things are, all the entire organization can benefit from the PMO space, you can definitely go for the certified associate in PMO certification that we are going to introduce. And this, we firmly believe that not only benefit you, but will also benefit your company's PMO itself. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Before
Ms.
we finish,
Novara,
Embolo, yeah, before we finish, I
yes.
have just mentioned the one email ID in the chat box. So in case any of you have any kind of queries related to the certifications, you can reach out to your chapter, Cameroon chapter, and you can also, send an email to support@pmoglobalinstitute.org if you need any further information. But we would like to request all of you to first join as a member of the Cameroon chapter, because you will not only be able to learn about the PMOGI certifications, but also you will be able to get a lot of events and resources from the chapter initiatives and the activities that the chapter leaders are going to undertake. Okay? Yeah. Over to you, Embolo.
Okay. Francois, your last word.
Thank you. Just to encourage everyone here to be a member of PMOGI Cameroon. It is a great opportunity for you to have many opportunities, and also advance your career in the project management officer profession. That is a very interesting profession. You don't need to start by failure because you see in the statistics that many PMO are failing because of lack of structure approach of managing the PMO, which is currently provided by the PMOGI Global Institute. And it's a very good opportunity for you to become part of PMO Cameroon Chapter and gain all the knowledge and benefit that you can use that is useful for that are useful for you to be the best version of yourself in your organization, also to improve the Cameroon economic performance in the managing project. Thank you.
Thank you. Maurice, your last word.
Yes, my last word will be to thank everyone to attend this session. We share a lot of information about PMO. My belief is that PMO will be the place to play because as a trainer, I noticed that many employees are getting certified even in Prince 2 or PMP or CAPM. But when they come to the organization, there's no impact because they are all on. They have the know-how, they have they know they have the competencies, but they are not able to implement this kind of culture in the organization to bring much more impact in the organization. So PMO will aim to bring this structure, this organization in the organization to enable the company to bring much more value. So encourage everybody to take this path. PMO will be the next generation of soft skills and skills that will allow organization to grow. That will be my last word, and thank everybody for joining this session, and thank a lot.
Thank you. So Kriya, your last word.
Yeah, so my last word will be actually same like my before words. So first of all, thank you so much for joining everyone. And we are really hopeful about this PMOGI Cameroon chapter because with the leadership of our president, Madam Etimi, so it's going to be great. We have already felt it, and definitely PMOGI team will always be there for supporting and giving back to the PMO community of Cameroon. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My last word before the CEO will say the last word is that the next step is we are already recruiting members in PMOGI Cameroon. So we will create the WhatsApp group. Somebody asked me if there is a WhatsApp group. We will do it very soon. So even you can go on the website of PMO Global Institute, join the community, and we have so many to do. We would like to have members. We are looking for volunteers. We are looking for anyone who can come and help us to achieve our objectives. So thank you so much for this webinar. Thank you for who's joining. The webinar is recording, so you will have access after this session for those who miss something or those who are absent. Thank you, and let's meet at for the, let's say, next webinar or next activities. Thank you so much. And so, dear CEO, Mr. Abdullah, the last word is for you.
No, thank you very much. Really appreciate. Thank you everyone who actually has joined today on this Saturday morning, right? So instead of actually, spending time with the family, you have joined this particular session to learn more about PMO and support PMO GI, Cameroon chapter. So give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you so much for joining today. Really appreciate, right? And I would like to actually thank, the new board. It's a big responsibility to run an organizations. You are the leaders, you are the boss. And I always say, running a non-profit organization is always challenging. because we do a lot of things. This volunteer job is like, is giving back to the community, and it's kind of like, thankless job. You'll see that you do a lot of things, but you'll see that, a lot of people, you're not getting the appreciation that you need. But our appreciation is, when we are able to actually make some difference, when we're able to actually, make some positive impact in the community, that automatically our rewards comes in, right? So thank you very much for all the board of directors and the volunteers. And also I'd like to thank, the Shukriya and our team, PMOGI team globally, Novara and all the back office team who actually supported the technology team who has built the website, and giving always technical supports, whenever is required. So I'd like to give you thanks, all of you, for all of your patience to hold on and really make it happen. And thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday, and hope to see you soon. And keep the PMO world, grow and support with our capacity. Thank you very much, everyone. Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.